What would you recommend to like an upcoming artist right now who's trying to like make a career out of making art?
My advice would be yourself and have fun and stay true to like what makes you you.
Yeah.
And just like draw every single day. But also via Instagram, I would say the way I started out is I started forcing myself to do a new piece of art every single day.
Yeah.
And I would post it at 8 o'clock.
You had a routine schedule and you said, hey, I'm doing this no matter what.
For like years, yeah. I would say for probably a good 2 years straight, I posted just about every day at 8 o'clock.
That's impressive.
New piece of artwork.
Wow.
I put that there. That was my bad.
Day 93 under the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg? I can't take another minute in this dome!
First of its kind, the first dome anywhere.
Anywhere, folks, we have a goddamn heavy hitter episode today. Welcome to Dome, the greatest comedy freestyle rap podcast on earth. As always, I got my co-host across from me, David. I'm Alex, and we have Lard Humungus in the studio.
Yeah!
The bastard of the universe, folks.
Loved by thousands and hated by millions.
Lard is a visual artist and degenerate.
Yeah.
And a backyard pro wrestler.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Master of all trades.
All of the above.
And I'm so thankful that he made it all the way down to Long Beach
yeah.
to come on the show, folks.
All the way from Planet Mega Murder.
Mega Murder. Okay, we got to get down to the bottom of these origin tales here. Mega Murder. Now, what is that in our solar system?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was sent here I was banished from Mega Murder on this shithole planet Earth.
Shit, and was that a designation Trump came up with, or is that just? Oh shit! Speaking of shitholes, our microphone setup is a goddamn shithole. Is that it? Oh yeah, that is it.
I went a little limp.
That'll happen, you know. How's it going,
go.
Dave? Yeah, get that nice and tight.
Oh man.
Well, we're off to a good start.
As he
folks.
called Earth a shithole, the mic fucking
I didn't
tilted.
call Earth a shithole. The people who banished me on Mega Murder call Earth a shithole.
Gotcha.
Worst planet in the galaxy. That's why they sent me here. I was banished.
Okay. And now I think I'm familiar with your recent banishment from to this shithole planet.
Yeah.
That was just a couple months ago. You had that big move. I was curious how well that went for you.
Well, we landed in New York, and we made our way from New York to Los Angeles because they really wanted me to go to a shithole.
They started you off at the biggest shithole, and they're like, we'll tone down the shithole.
We'll move you.
What's a bigger shithole, though? New York or L.A.?
I think New York is a bigger shithole.
New York smells more like trash in the summertime, and L.A. smells nice in the summertime. It's just really hot.
Depends on the area.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, if you're in Hollywood Boulevard, it smells like
it smells like fucking ass.
feces. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I noticed you moved out here. You didn't have a place to stay at first. That's pretty scary. Were you staying at like hostels and whatnot?
I was on a Motel 6.
Okay, better than a hostel, right?
Yeah, it was the only place that didn't charge me for my dog. So.
For real?
Cool. Yeah, it's the only place.
Shout out Motel 6. That's fucking lit, dude.
Yeah.
And the dog Wolfie, right?
Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah. I met the dog outside. Very cute little guy.
Oh, the dog's here?
Not here currently, but you know,
he drove me.
He's in a hot car somewhere. But yeah, no, that's sick. I've been following Lard for a while on the old Instagram, and I'm always very appreciative when artists that I'm a fan of respond back, and it's a very welcoming community that you have, even though the art is disgusting.
Yeah.
What do your parents feel like when they see the art?
I don't think they understand it at all. In truth, I don't think they understand anything that I'm doing.
That's the thing. Ours either, and we're not nearly on a level of degeneracy that you're on. They're just like, I can't believe these guys like rap music. And
I blocked my mom on Instagram.
Yeah, you kind of
because I'm like, Mom, I don't want you to feel bad from seeing this shit.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this.
Okay,
I hit it with my mask.
No, I know what the issue is.
I think it's the little.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen.
We just got new mic stands. We just got new lights.
They're really nice. It's really nice in here.
Okay, that's
Thanks
good.
a lot.
I'm glad.
It's a beautiful studio.
It's good you didn't come here earlier.
I almost forgot. Ooh, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to wear this motherfucking Aloha shirt, and I'm careless.
Whoa.
Yo, because the air is cool out here in Long Beach, and I'm acting like a fool in Long Beach.
I just got some new mic stands. Yeah, my studio has got 5 hands. High five when I'm feeling real nice out in Long Beach. Yeah, softy.
I'm giving up on the damn Aloha shirt.
Don't.
I can't put it on, yo. I can't make it work. I think that it's the pressure of doing it live while rapping.
I think that's it.
I don't know if I can make it happen. Now I'm snapping.
Yeah, I can't get my shirt on. Neither could Lard this morning. None of us wearing shirts now. Oh my God, you did it, bro.
Yeah, let me
wow.
talk. Let me talk real quick. I'll show you my dick and make you sick, bitch.
Hey. All right, we were worried we weren't gonna get the Lard bars, but we got them. We just gotta get them. We gotta get them in there earlier next time. You know what? We're gonna give you air. You obviously have.
I was feeling it.
You gotta jump in. Like whenever you're feeling it, just jump in and say it.
Would you be willing to show the camera your belly tack?
Yeah, of course.
Impressive. If you're gonna be an artist, you gotta really commit, and that's how you commit.
It's incredible, dude.
The ultimate.
Is it weird that I'm hard right now?
No. You're supposed to be hard.
Yeah,
when you see Lard, you get hard.
Oh, that
damn.
Yeah, you know.
Have you said that before?
Yeah. Spread the lard. Lard is love.
I like that.
Praise the lard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Yes, Lard.
I imagine if Obama was here, he'd probably get hard looking at.
Damn, what's up with that, dude?
Yeah,
Have you heard about Obama getting blown by this felon?
I'm not from this planet. I have no idea.
That's a good. Okay, so we have this guy who was,
I know who Obama is, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
well, let's just say, we have this other guy, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard
I know
of
that
him.
asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So in an act of desperation, he has this known con man on something Sinclair. I just know his name is Sinclair.
Yeah.
Who claims to have had a coke-fueled gay sex fest with Obama back in the 90s.
Oh my God, that is so cool. Do you think there's video of it?
No.
I would hope so. Maybe there's some
yeah,
like
there's
Biden.
definitely
They didn't have cell phones back then, so that's
Yeah.
the only downside.
That's why gay sex was running rampant back then.
There's no cell phones.
So Sinclair, not that much credibility
Yeah.
to him personally. He even failed a polygraph test. We lost the camera.
Sorry.
Take care of it. It's okay. He failed a polygraph test, but that doesn't make the claims uncredible per se.
Yeah.
Because Obama had some very interesting letters that he wrote back in the day, which I have a picture of.
I've never heard of this. This is crazy.
Yeah. So
I don't read the news at all. I just listen to wrestling news.
Well, we only pay attention to the news so that we can talk about it in a funny way on this fucking show.
No, you're right. It is.
I mean, I feel like if a president got his dick sucked by a guy, I'd like to hear about it.
It's and honestly, all power to him. At the end of the day,
it's cool.
But I remember back in time when these fools were trying to come out with this story when he was actually running for president.
Oh,
you know,
really?
it was meant as like a negative thing.
No, yeah,
we can't have a gay ass president out there.
Exactly. And he's black. No, I think.
I think if he's gay, it's even cooler.
No, it
You
makes
would
it,
think, right?
No, nowadays, yeah. Who's that dude? There's a young hot gay dude who ran for president with alongside Trump and Biden last.
I have
4 years.
no idea.
There's some
a young hot gay dude. Who are you talking
His name
about?
is Pete Buttigieg.
Oh,
That's him. That's
yes.
him. Yeah.
You're right.
I think that's literally an angle at this point.
I don't know a lot about him.
You
but
know
he
more
seems
about
cool.
this planet than I do, Lord.
Yeah,
What
dude.
the
He
heck?
knew his full last name.
I heard his name before.
It's funny that a gay guy has butt in his last name. That's kind of funny.
Damn,
right?
dude.
Good for him.
That
That's good
works.
branding.
So this is a letter that Barack wrote one time, and this is real. It's in like a museum somewhere, for God's sakes.
Oh my God.
In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. My mind is androgynous to a great extent. Obama is gay, yo, Obama is gay, yo, oh, what can I say, yo, Obama is gay. 44th president, he got 44 men in the back of his tent, and he's doing them.
Yeah, Obama ain't banging your mama. More likely, he be banging your papa. Yeah, I'm drinking horchata with Obama on a beach in Oaxaca.
I don't know what to say about this one, but I think he likes it in the butt.
Whoa.
I don't care. I don't mind. I think it's cute. I don't give a shit. I don't know what rhymes with cute.
Cute, yo, give him the boot,
There
give me
you
the
go.
loot. That's just how it is, yo. B.I.G. and it's his favorite rapper. You see, it's on his weekly playlist recommendations that he's always saying.
Yeah, B.I.G. It's a cute that I rhyme with cute, right? You see?
Yeah, he goes on to say, my mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men. But in returning to the body, I see that I have been made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that contingency.
Wait, is this legit? You're not doing a bit. This
No,
is
this
legitimate?
is a real letter Obama wrote, and it's kind of beautiful.
I think he's like totally inspired and like woke as fuck when he's writing this.
This is in the 90s, too. That was before woke as fuck was a thing, bro.
Do you think he saw Cruising and was like, yeah, I'm really into this?
That's
He was
probably what
a
it is.
big, what was that? That was Scorsese? No,
William
not
Friedkin.
Scorsese. Yeah.
The Exorcist.
Fucking, why did I say, it's because,
Well, they're friends. So.
yeah. I don't know. I'm a dumbass. I had Scorsese on the mind.
Taxi driver.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch, what's the Leonardo DiCaprio one with,
Departed.
I've been wanting to watch The Departed lately, but
Fucking
it's been,
cranberry juice.
Oh, yeah, it's a
yeah,
good movie.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
I do too.
It's a
That's
little long.
That's one I'll watch anytime it's on. I'll be like, oh, yeah, okay.
No, yeah, it's one of those where it could be on in the background and I'd be doing something and it's cool. Like it doesn't have to. I don't care if it's on every other day.
Yeah, that's rad.
I have this theory about that movie.
Okay.
You a fan of the comedy The Other Guys with Will Ferrell?
Oh, yeah. I love all that crap.
There's a part in The Departed where Mark Wahlberg he's yelling at someone. It might have been Leo DiCaprio, but he's like, I'm the guy that does his fucking job. You must be the other guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did they just make this movie with Mark Wahlberg as the lead based on this one line from The Departed?
It's possible.
Conspiracy hats, tinfoil hats on, folks. That's what I got to say.
That's an iconic line. I actually watched another comedy starring Will Ferrell last night because I wanted to feel good. Talladega Nights.
Oh, yeah.
That's a classic.
There's a part where he's like praying to baby Jesus for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And he keeps on calling him baby Jesus. And he's like, 8 pound, 6 ounce, dear baby Jesus.
Well, we could talk about popular comedy movies all day. I want to get to the bottom of the excrement obsession here. Is this something that is normal on your planet?
No. I don't think it's normal on any planet. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
I think shits and farts are on the top of the like just naturally funny list.
Yeah, they always make you laugh. They make me laugh. It's love.
You don't think there was a moment like maybe you're playing with your toy trucks under the table and like your aunt sitting across from you shits her pants right in front of you and you get a big old whiff of that and you're like, I'm going to be an artist?
No, my dad would actually fart all the time and blame it on his wife.
Maybe that's the origins.
My stepmom.
It's funny you called it. I was like, oh, she's not your mom?
No, fuck that. No,
Oh,
she
okay,
sucks.
okay, hell yeah, dude! I love some step parent angst.
And my mom also has a husband that was my stepfather, and he was a piece of shit too.
So both of the step parents suck.
You know, judging
The worst
based
people
on
I've
your,
ever met in my life.
I would assume that based on your Instagram feed, to be honest. Have you?
Like, I don't hold a grudge, but like, fuck them. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
it's good because it's important. You're allowed to hold a grudge until maybe you turn 30, and then
Yeah.
after that, you're like, you can't blame your parents anymore.
Out of sight,
You
out of
gotta move
mind.
on.
Yeah.
So
You can blame your parents, your step parents, though, endlessly. I feel like your biological
You're right.
parents.
I think you have a free card.
Yeah, because they're not your direct family.
I actually
you know?
kind of like my stepdad. He's a cool dude.
That's tight. That rules, dude.
It's a bummer, dude. I wish I had that.
He's taking
I'm stealing stepdad valor.
Yeah.
He's taking the hit for his mom.
Yeah, that's a true. Yeah, no, my mom on the other hand.
Without the stepdad, your life would be really fucking.
You might be right. Who knows? Let's move on.
Who knows?
Okay,
Come on, man. Although I feel like that's not so it's really just because it's funny.
It's just something. Honestly, like Lard Humungus is me from childhood to age 16. Like all the things I would draw in my notebooks, all that angst and things I loved all mixed together. That's what it is.
Angst, what you think? I got paint and pen. Yo, I'm about to get it in. Yo, I'm about to paint with piss and shit. Paint and piss and shit with piss and shit. That's what it is.
Yo, I got the brand new sick ass Bic. I'm about to draw some piss and shit. Yeah, my notebook's looking sick.
Ooh.
Literally, because of all the extra mint in it.
I like to draw big fat dicks and
Whoa.
shits. I like to do all kinds of weird shit. I rhymed it again. I'm so sorry I did it.
It's okay.
I don't give a shit. I'll fucking
Yo, apology
get it.
accepted, Lard. Those bars were quite hard, honestly. No, you didn't sound like a retard.
Oh,
That
no.
was how it be. That's just how we do on the 1, 2, 3 in the LBC with the Dome crew.
Yeah, I swerve, spitting R words at every fucking motherfucker in the burbs. Yeah, I'm feeling superb. Word.
Banger in like 2 seconds.
At the age of 10, I was drawing naked men.
Oh, damn.
You should have saved that for the next one.
Did you
I just thought of it.
Did you have a super bad moment when you were growing up where like somebody found your notebook and it was just full of obscene drawings and you took it to the principal's office?
I did actually in 5th grade. I drew the word "fuck" gigantic with a pair of tits, and
Hell yeah.
my 5th grade substitute teacher saw it and was so disappointed in me.
Damn.
But everybody laughed, and so she was like, "Oh well, your teacher, Mr. Clark, he's gonna find out about this tomorrow." And I didn't show up to school the next day.
Oh, there you go. That's a good strategy.
I was like, "Yeah, well, I hope they forget about it," and they did.
I used to get in trouble for drawing Simpsons characters because I went to a Christian school growing up, and they, Christians and the Simpsons, they weren't vibing too hard with them and whatnot.
Same.
I did this thing where I would draw tits and then like be aroused by my own drawing.
Yeah. You get hyped when you could draw boobs. and
I could
stuff.
never do. I couldn't
Before
do
the
that
internet.
now, but back in the day, that was my jam. I would just be like, all right, no one's in the house. Got my notebook. I'm gonna draw the juiciest, roundest, plumpest pair of boobs that I could ever beat off to. That was before I even beat off. I'm over there just looking at them like, these are awesome. What do I do?
That's me every day when I draw. I try to make them the biggest I can, the biggest butts.
Dave, do you want us to take maybe like a quick little break
That's
so you can
fine.
figure
I
out the
could use the
camera
water
issues?
anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll hit it with the Chris.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Technical difficulties expunged, and it's time to fucking smoke a big fat
Picking my nose.
jizz. Oh, do you ever eat your boogers after you pick them?
I mean, I think if anyone has said they haven't eaten their boogers, they're a fucking liar.
That's-
I wouldn't like not to admit that I've eaten my boogers, but I have.
At the
But
end
you don't
of the
actively.
day, what if you have nowhere else to put it? You know?
If I'll be honest with you, if I get a booger on my fingernail, I'll like get it out of there.
Yeah,
you know,
you
if
got
it
it.
doesn't flick, spit it.
And if you accidentally flick it straight up in the air and catch it in your mouth like a little trick, all the better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feed my dog.
What do you think? You smoke this through the mask?
Yeah, I'll just pop it underneath.
He's probably done that many times. Oh yeah, that also works.
I was thinking about it too hard.
Yeah, this would be good.
What about, did you ever watch the 70s show?
Oh yeah, I love that show.
What do you think about this dude? I forget his name.
Danny Masterson?
He's a piece of shit.
I agree. So this dude's going to prison for 30 years.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Seems like a lot.
Good. Fuck him.
I don't know. For rape, that's
I
kind of-
agree.
I didn't know anything about the case.
I
so-
agree, but 30
yeah.
years is, I feel like that dude would be fucking rehabilitated in 15.
I don't know if it's about the rehabilitation at that point. I think it's more about punishment.
Also,
Yeah.
there's only 2 women that have like been vocal, but I'm sure it's like,
Well, there were 3, but one of them was dismissed.
and I'm sure it's like tens of women.
We're not trying to
terrible.
beat around the bush
It's
here.
terrible.
I think we all agree that he's a total piece of shit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
with a terrible situation.
Now, I want to know, is Ashton Kutcher a terrible piece of shit by comparison for writing the judge a letter of leniency, requesting
I
leniency?
think Mila Kunis wrote as well.
Mila Kunis, his wife, also wrote
All right.
one, and
Jeez.
I believe I have a copy of the letter. here.
Damn, this is the
Letters.
second letter you're gonna read on the same show.
I know, right? I did some research this week. You know, I got some letters here. I got
we got the
links.
letters, Lard letters section. Give me
So-
some hustler ones after this.
Oh yeah.
I think this was the good one. The Daily Beast, which I don't know about that fucking news website, but we
Kinda
have
like Mr. Beast thing or something.
now my fucking bullshit doesn't want to scroll down. Oh my jizz!
What happened?
There's a paywall.
Damn, so you
That's
can't
the
read
worst.
that. That
Oh,
makes
this
sense.
planet sucks.
I
man.
know,
That
man. I
sucks.
can't look at the goddamn art. Hopefully, Vanity Fair will let me look at this.
You won't believe what the internet is like on Mega Murder.
Is it just
It's
uncensored?
terrible. You don't want to go on it.
Man, I can only imagine. I can only imagine the internet on Mega Murder, yo, that's a hardcore planet. And they kicked Lard out, that's how hardcore they get, yo. They sent him down here to the whole shit.
Y'all just got kicked out of my home planet. But fuck it, that place was ratchet. Holy shit, LA is worse.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I fucking need to curse.
Yo, Lard Humungus is here. I don't care if you're a queer, I'll suck your dick. Woo! I'll lick your butthole. If you got a pussy, I'll lick that too.
Woo! I'll lick it all, that's how it is, that's just how I ball when I'm over here down at the mall or at the grocery store. There's no one as gross as me or more, that's just how I be. Are you a whore?
Yo, yes, I'll lick anything. Whether it's fall or spring.
I'll lick a dirty chicken wing. I don't care. I'll lick your ding-a-ling.
There we go!
Just made a banger in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad we didn't film the fucking first 20 minutes.
Yeah. We got better clips. We got better clips in the last 10 minutes. In the last 30
You guys
seconds.
are filming this?
No, that's one of the fucking angles.
I've been inflating this microphone the whole time. I had no
yeah.
idea.
That's what we wanted. That's why we got
cool.
the new mic stand so you could get a nice grip on it.
But yeah, I mean, luckily you've got a career that you're not cancelable for.
And you're wearing a mask. Nobody knows
Or
who
maybe
you
you're
are.
already canceled.
I mean, people know who I am, maybe. I don't know.
Have you ever worn the mask during sex?
No, it's way too sweaty.
Okay, yeah.
It gets so slimy under here.
I could tell he's even like he's taking when we took our little break, he was like he needed.
No,
a
it's
little
a hot
bit
day.
of relief.
It's a hot day to be
it comes
masked
off
up.
sometimes. Yeah.
That was my non-mask COVID policy. I was like, it's too hot to be safe.
And if there is ever a moment where you feel like you're giving up on the we can digitally impose a mask.
Oh, I can just blur your face.
Just blow my face off. I'll do the interview that way.
Oh, okay. So here we go. This is a letter supporting Danny Masterson from Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, this is not good.
While I'm aware that the judgment has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of rape by force and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing. So he opens with being like, yeah, I know my boy raped those guys, but hear me out.
He wrote this after?
After.
No, yeah, because they like
That's rough.
He's requesting that the person like reconsider.
Oh, like
Something
30
like
years or whatever he's doing? Yeah.
I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society, and having his daughter raised without a present father would be a tertiary injustice.
No,
Maybe you
it's
should have fucking
actually
thought about that.
It's actually better for his daughter
Yeah,
that he
I
not
agree.
be a part of her life. Hey, look, Lard had a step parent. Look how he turned out.
Terrible.
Yeah. One of my favorite metal show memories I ever attended was, I can't remember the name of the band. I really wish I could. But he opened the show. He was hanging upside down from the rafters, and he was like, this is for everyone, blah, blah, blah. One of those corny intros. And then he finishes it off by going, fuck you, Dad. And then,
No
and
way.
then it drops. And then, and yeah, it was, I'll never forget that.
You want this?
That's fucking brutal.
If you want to move up the mic stand, you just gotta fucking go ham on the screws, like they're super tight.
Yeah,
No, I'm all
that's the only. Although we're getting good levels from him, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he's
You
sounding
can hear
good.
me all right.
No, yeah, we can hear you great.
Cool.
Especially through the mask. That was something that we had a problem with our first mask guest. We apologize. You don't get the honor of being our first mask guest.
That's all right.
Although
I like another mask, man.
you are our first guest from another planet.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
that is for sure. That's a win in and
Yeah.
of itself.
There's a few of us
But
out
he
there.
had some problems getting the mic to work with his mask.
Yeah, have you ever
No
done?
problems over here.
Have you ever like ended up at like doing like a Comic-Con kind of thing with your art?
No, not yet, but that's definitely like the next step.
that's
like,
up next?
When I have I've never done an art show. I've been waiting till I moved here to this shithole that I love, by the way. So fuck them. But yeah, I've been waiting to do an art show. But yeah, I'll be there as Lard.
What's the
yeah.
like? I don't get what's the process with like, because I feel like you just make art, you post it,
Yeah.
and it either gets reactions or not. But like, how do you
make money?
Yeah, or like not how do you make money, but how do you grow or like become like what's a collaboration strategy or something that you would do to like, I don't know. I don't even know what my question is, but do you know what my question is? Sort of.
Well, yeah.
Respond to what you think his question.
I smoked that joint. Now I don't remember what he said. Like how I do me. Like I just honestly. I just think of what would make me laugh, and I just go with that. Like I'm not trying to be like extra cringy or funny. Like I just literally at the end of the day, like if it makes me laugh, that's my thing. Or like if I would wear that shirt, like that's my thing. Like I don't wear a shirt, but like if I did, I would fucking wear that shirt.
I totally blanked. I was gonna ask you to bring some merch. I wanted to get some without paying the shipping fee.
I actually brought you some gifts.
No fucking way.
I forgot.
Bro got treats. Yep. Oh my god, that shit's neat. I can't wait to see them treats.
Ain't nobody ever brought me anything.
No, not once.
Yeah, now I'm celebrating. So excited about the stuff you bring. Ooh, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm elated. I'm
elated.
That's it.
I just hated. I just shaded, sharded, shitted. That's just me, yo. My fit is fitted. Oh my god, yo, that's what it is. Yeah, we know I am excited.
Yeah. I know what shit is.
Ooh,
I love shit.
I love shit in my butt, in my ears. I love shit, yeah, give it to my dear.
To my peers.
Yeah, they love it too. They a bunch of fucking dudes, and they super fucking gross. Yeah, they always doing the most.
Yeah, they doing the most, eating that shit, they spread it on toast.
I'm always talking about crap.
No, I think it's part of the brand at this point. So I kind of was expecting more shit. To speak honestly, I'm seeing like a toned down shit version.
No, I also think that it may come natural to shit on the page.
Yeah,
but then verbally shitting is a little bit. It's not as fun.
You're a big fan of Marge Simpson.
Yeah, I love Marge Simpson.
I'm a big fan of Marge as well.
Yeah.
I think David would.
Oh
agree.
yeah. anytime there's like a
sexy hair down Marge,
dude. When she gets out of the shower in the show,
it ruins me.
Yeah. Always talked about with my friends in school. Yeah,
it's almost like there were. And also the episode where they were in the Garden of Eden. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
That was for some reason she had hair down in that.
Like
she wasn't
hair down Marge.
Yeah, hair down Marge. Well, goated.
And if you just ever Google hot Marge Simpson, it's over, dude. And all the porn sites fucking disrespect Marge and
so
Lois.
bad.
They will straight up have like Bart Simpson eating out Lisa Simpson.
Yeah,
and it's just like, geez, what are we doing
they're
here?
terrible.
It's totally fucked up. But I mean, you're not gonna really.
I saw that shit when I was like 9 years old.
Damn,
Yeah,
really?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Why not? You're gonna look it up.
There was Rule 34 Simpsons porn as in the 90s for sure.
Oh yeah. As soon as the internet started, it was there.
To be fair, incest policies don't really apply to porn as much.
That Simpsons art.
Not on this planet. Jesus Christ.
Oh, but what about on your planet? Is it cool over there?
It's just like a free for all, but there's no like brothers and sisters. We're all different kinds of mutants.
I see. It's almost like a trauma planet.
Yeah, a lot like Trauma actually. I love Trauma.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too. I've only seen a few. I need to get more into it, but what
really?
I've seen, I love a lot. I'm also a big fan of the comedian Zach Amico, who works.
He looks
on
like a
Trauma
mutant.
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah. And
You ever seen like Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, Toxic. That's really my only Trauma.
Yeah, that's a great one.
And I'm a big fan of Macon Blair, who's a writer director.
Okay, I know. Yeah,
he's making the new Toxic Avenger, and I'm like, that's brilliant. That's gonna
absolutely.
be so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm actually talking to Trauma right now, possibly working on a project. I really can't say exactly what, but
you're obviously the perfect fit. I knew you'd know who they were. It's like you look kind of straight out of a Traumaville.
I feel the same way, and I think Trauma feels the same way, and I think our worlds might collide at some point.
That's really
soon.
cool.
But yeah, I actually haven't told anyone that, so.
Damn,
Whoa,
you heard it here first,
shit.
folks. Maybe I should read you some beats real quick.
Oh yeah.
We
We do have producers that we've stolen beats from that we need to credit.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they say free download.
Not stolen. New Wave by Lex Factor, 1993 by Lethal Needle, Life by Piper Beats, Rough Cut by Rias, Explosive by Toby, and I think that last one was Getting Even by CDs. Are we like halfway there? Does it look like?
We've finished.
Cool.
We've only done 5 beats.
Okay, so the next one is Getting Even by CDs.
Okay.
Those are
I'm
dope.
looking forward to that. Yeah. So David's good. He picks all the beats. He's the curator, I guess.
The curator of beats.
Yeah. I feel I'm basically a DJ.
Battlestar Galactica.
Have you seen that like current trend that's like this girl being like, "What do DJs even do?"
Yeah.
And then the audio gets mixed, and it's fucking. I'll link it in the description.
Damn.
It's like Homer Simpson at his control board. Like,
It's funny because I've disrespected DJs before and said, "Oh, DJing's not even incredible," and then when you see somebody like really DJing incredibly, you're like, "Oh, actually, that's fucking-
yeah. If you see the vinyl spinning, yeah, it is impressive.
I'm curious. What's the most butthurt someone's gotten over a work of art that you've made?
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
that's
know that's
interesting.
got to be a thing.
Like, are there a lot of hate comments?
Oh yeah, it's like I did one of like Cat Dog, but I call it Scat Dog, and they shitting
Of
into each
course,
other's
of
mouth, and I
course.
got a lot of like, "Hey, you ruined my childhood." It's like, hey man, I know you got the internet. It's been ruined before.
Yes.
Come on.
The whole ruin my childhood thing is so whack. It's like the LOL bacon bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you ruined my child. Get over it.
cares?
Bro.
I feel
Grow
like
up.
anyone's feed who you pop up in knows what's up. Like Instagram isn't gonna feed your like perverse art to some normal ass person. They've probably done other things
Yeah.
with the apps that
Yeah.
has led them to finding your art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm just having fun.
Right. Do you think you're shadow banned possibly?
Sometimes, yeah. I've been. They kind of like put you on timeout if like you do something, and it's like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. Like,
Shadow ban.
Yeah.
Show my hand. What's it up? Yeah, if I'm shadow banned, I'm throwing hands. Yo, I'm throwing bands, making money. No, I'm not, cause I just got shadow banned on the Musk app. You thought?
What the fuck happened to freedom of speech? Why the fuck you shadow banning me? Yeah, I thought I was gonna freely use IG to express me. Poop and pee, ooh.
fucking cut your dick off. Do it right now. Fucking cut your dick off. Do it right now. I wanna see the blood squirt out right now. Give me that dick blood, mother, right now.
Cut your dick off quick, do it. Yeah, I got the shiv. Yo, you know me and I'm Mickey Mouse, I'm doing it. Shove it into your urethra so that you can't piss. I don't wanna do it, no, you should not exist.
Now I'm running around dickless. Ooh.
That's one of my favorite designs of yours. Is
thanks, man.
The Mickey Mouse with his holding his own severed penis.
If you were to scroll all the way down, beep, 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 on your little phones and go all the way to the first thing I ever posted, the first art is Mickey Mouse cutting his dick off.
Really? So
it's
that's
still
a
there.
running
Yeah,
thing.
it says too bored to live or something like that. And he's cutting his dick off.
It's just funny because I would assume that Mickey Mouse doesn't have a dick, so the fact that that he cut his dick off actually enlightened me to what Mickey Mouse's penis would look like. Even.
Yeah.
You ever seen that Mickey Mouse in Vietnam animation?
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
that thing fucking.
I love
rules.
that.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's all like bootleg Mickey Mouse stuff. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I've heard that Disney is not a fan, and sometimes they will take serious legal action. But you never heard shit from Disney for doing that, did you?
I don't know. I don't check my email.
Yeah,
so.
okay. Thankfully, your manager does.
I think Disney's copyright on Mickey Mouse actually recently expired, or on a version of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I think it's like something with the buttons or in the red. Or I can't remember exactly.
So it's a very
what it is.
specific version of Mickey Mouse.
I could be wrong, but yeah, I briefly remember thinking something like that. And my Mickey Mouse, he ain't got no clothes on.
The copyright / patent stuff is out of control. Like I heard that this lady, there's another similar issue, not issue, but like a story that I heard with a lady named Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
And the company Sierra Mist, their patent on Sierra Mist expired.
That's why they changed the name to Starry?
Yeah, because some lady's name was Sierra Mist and she sued. And they tried to pay her to change her name.
Is she like a squirting porn star?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a great
actually,
name?
that's an
for
incredible
sure.
name. Yeah, that's
Sierra
actually
Mist.
That would be her hook.
Or
although I wouldn't, it'd be better if it was pissing, I think, and not just squirt.
Yeah.
Although Some
yeah.
people say squirt is pee. I don't think it is though.
there could be some pee in squirt.
Yeah, who cares?
Like what
Yeah.
if you
For
just
all-
pee?
I don't care.
I'll drink it all.
Yeah,
It
who
doesn't
cares?
matter.
I don't know about drinking it. I'll accept the friendly fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll stand in its way.
What were we just talking about? I'm high.
We were talking about my Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
My first design.
Yes. Okay. Fuck yeah. No.
Yeah. Back to me.
You ever been to fucking Disneyland?
Oh yeah, I love Disneyland. It's one of my favorite places in the world.
How about
hands
this?
down.
Have you heard of Meow Wolf?
Yes.
They have a location in Denver. They have a location in Vegas, and the one in Vegas is the one that I haven't been to. It's basically this giant supermarket.
Oh yeah, so Mega Mart.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go there,
Dude,
it looks cool.
So I went to the one in Denver. The one in
Okay.
Denver is supposed to be like an alien thing.
Ooh.
And I talked about this on a previous
I love
episode.
aliens.
There's a bunch of kids there, but I would have loved to just be tripping sack.
Oh yeah.
And it's just weird that they don't provide an option. We're like, all right, we're gonna let people come in that are just adults.
An adults only.
Yeah, adults,
Oh,
or like an
yeah.
adults only day, maybe. Or you don't have to
just
feel.
after 11 or something like that.
I
you know what
actually
mean?
recently went to the new Ninja Turtles experience. So that was in like Santa Monica.
Whoa.
That sounds fun.
Seth Rogen invited me.
Oh, that's
so I
nice.
went, and there was an adults only portion. I was pretty surprised by that. There was actually kids there though, so I was a little
I
disappointed.
fucking hate kids.
I don't know what was adult about it. There was not a single thing.
Yeah,
I
what's
thought
a-
there'd be
what's
some
adult
some
about Ninja
ooze beer
Turtles?
or something. Yeah, it was just like
Was there alcohol?
no.
Isn't it all like child actors that play the turtles?
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see there being an appropriate amount of children at that party potentially.
Yeah, but they had an option to go.
Oh yeah.
For an adult, like later on, I was like, okay, let's go. I went with my group, and there was kids everywhere.
maybe
It was
maybe-
actually fun though. They
maybe
were terrible.
they hit a point at the party where they're like, this is supposed to be the adult time. Are we supposed to kick all of these kids out?
Right.
And then,
Yeah.
And then they just decided it would be too awkward.
I just feel
So they
weird.
decided to smoke weed in
Yeah,
front
I
of
feel
the
like
kids.
that'd be a really hard thing to be like, get the fuck out of the turtle lair. Adults need to play.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Turtles movie?
Oh, yeah, it was
And
awesome.
It bangs. It bangs.
Oh
Okay.
man, I couldn't give it more stars. I loved it.
Better than the Michael Bay ones, I assume.
Those were terrible.
Yo, fuck Michael Bay. Speaking of which, you ruined my childhood, you fucking bitch. That's just how it is, and if I could go back in time, I'd wish that those movies did not exist.
Hey, Michael Bay, all those fucking Ninja Turtles movies are pretty gay. Fucking back the fuck off, my dude. The Ninja Turtle shit you did was not cool. Ooh.
I love Raphael. He's my favorite dude. Ninja Turtle time on the fucking tube. I watch Saturday morning TV. I always wanted to be me, Lard Humungus.
Raphael.
I'm like a fungus.
Whoa.
Kick the shit out of the Ninja Turtles.
There's a fungus among us, call me Crane. Yeah, you know me, I'm a giant brain, and I'm out here doing my thing. Raphael, he's pretty cool but rude. And Michelangelo, he was the party dude. And that's just all I know about the Turtles, true. I watch them every day after school.
There you go.
Dude, the fungus line had me. That's some good stuff.
I know,
I don't even remember what I said. I'm being so honest with you.
I'm looking. I do need to watch that, but I feel like I'm at this point in my life where I struggle to watch an animated movie by myself. I feel like I need to have like a nephew there,
Okay.
or something like that.
No, dude.
No, this movie. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it.
The animation style. Did you see like those
I
new
know
Spider-Man movies?
I've seen. Yeah, I know.
I just gotta
I'm
say that-
familiar. I follow Woodrow White, who was like the
he's-
main
I
character
love Woodrow
designer.
White,
Yeah, he's sick.
I'm a big fan of him and his dad, his whole family, his mom. Yeah.
Oh,
they're
it's
all
like a whole
rad.
family of
Yeah,
artists.
his mom, Mimi Pond, she actually did the first Simpsons episode.
No
Oh, wow.
way.
That's awesome.
The Christmas episode.
I
It was
had no
actually
idea.
she wrote that. She's a comic book artist as well. Yeah,
That's
she's really
cool.
chill.
That episode is crazy. I did watch the most recent Spider-Man, and the animation is wild.
Okay, so it's like that, but like cranked to a level where you're like, it almost looks like out of like a notebook. It's just
Oh,
incredible. So I think like visually it'll keep you in because it's awesome, and then all the voice actors are
Almost kind of like.
Yeah.
Did you? Are you familiar with that Van Gogh movie that was animated entirely through paintings?
No, I think I cry if I watch it.
It was kind of long. I
Yeah.
will say that, but the animation alone was enough to get through
Get you
the
through
more
it.
tedious
It's a
portions of it.
trip because like the whole time it's Van Gogh painting.
And
I
you
think I
can,
know exactly-
you can,
I know what you're talking about.
You can catch like split seconds of where you might see like a fingerprint or whatever, because it's like maybe 16 frames a second that they do it in, and so every now and then you'll be like, oh, I think I just saw a glimpse of a fingerprint on the page or whatever. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, but a little boring. I will say that. Van
No,
Gogh,
yeah.
I'm coming for your ass.
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles not boring.
yeah.
way more exciting than Van
Sure.
Gogh. What's funny is I always hear people quote Van Gogh, or not quote Van Gogh, but quote Van Gogh's life as like a life lesson and be like, oh, he didn't know he was super successful until after he died.
Yeah.
And then that's like an excuse for you to stay motivated because this fucking genius didn't make 73 paintings until he was like 50, and then he died without knowing that he was a genius.
He was also kind of an asshole.
Yeah, and apparently
I wouldn't want to hang out with him.
No, and apparently he had syphilis.
He seemed like a
from
rough
prostitutes.
hang. Like
Yeah.
like the
Wouldn't
most
be in
annoying
your dream
guy.
blunt rotation.
No, no,
not
no.
at all. You'd be like, I'm sorry, fuck off,
I
Van
feel
Gogh.
like he was kind of like a Woody Allen type, but even more nebbishy and annoying. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not good. Hey, speaking of Woody Allen types, you hear about this YouTube lady who's going to prison for abusing her children?
No.
Wait, YouTube. lady.
I have her name. It's like a thing that's popping off right now. This lady,
Like she filmed it?
That's a popular thing to do.
God.
Abuse your children on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
no.
family channels that exploit.
So
their
she
kids.
had a family channel. I think her name's Robbie Parker. It's going
She's got
off
a
right now.
man's name. That's bullshit. bro.
It
It sounds like a baseball player, Robbie Parker.
Yeah.
She has the channel, and then using the kids to fucking make money on YouTube. Oh, here we go. I didn't save it.
You got to be shitting me, Dave.
No, it was somewhere in here. The point is the kid, one of the kids
Okay.
escaped from their house. First off, they're in Utah.
Wait, he escaped? Okay, I'm
They're
interested now.
They're in
Okay, keep
Utah.
going.
They're in Utah, so you already know that the shit is insane. They have
Yeah,
like some
Utah squad.
small mansion in like a red desert in Utah.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're wealthy.
Pretty wealthy, yeah. And
Okay.
the kid escapes
That's dark.
and goes to a neighbor's house and is like knocking the door and asking for food and shelter because he's been like tied up and just like abused in this house. And in the meantime, this lady's making checks on YouTube and like teaching people on YouTube to like discipline their kids
Oh,
in a super not chill way. But
Oh,
I'm
man.
pretty sure she's gonna do a shit ton of years.
this is getting juicier and juicier.
Did she kill any kids?
No kids were killed. But I'm pretty
Until they
su-
like dig up the backyard and there's like all these
yeah,
kid bones.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure a kid would have eventually died
excuse
if
me.
this bitch would have been allowed to continue just making the content kind of encouraged her because a bunch of
Well,
other
yeah, for sure.
a bunch of other people who fucking hate their kids too are like supporting her YouTube channel and then that's kind of encouraging her methods.
There's a subreddit. There's a subreddit called Child Free Life, where people who have children fantasize. They just go on there and like,
Wait.
complain about their kids and stuff.
Really?
Yes, I don't know if it exists anymore.
Oh shit. Okay.
The wild, wild west of Reddit was the best. There I said it, but honestly, I must protest. Lately, Reddit has been kind of lacking. Honestly, they got rid of all the cool things.
Fuck Reddit. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, and immediately I regret it. Yeah, I think this bitch name was Robbie Parker or some bitch. Yeah, you know I'm a Barker.
Well, there's a subreddit called Child Free. Maybe that's the subreddit that I need. Maybe that's the one that I was looking for this whole time. Maybe I can find something on here that's juicy.
Yeah, something juicy. Yeah, I'm fucking ill as Bruce Lee. I might be deceased, but if I ever speak and say something neat, somebody please remember me. Oh,
I'm deceased now. I'm dead. I'm a friggin'
Fucking clown.
corpse in the ground.
Ruby
Bitch.
Frank.
Ruby? Okay, not Robbie.
Ruby Frank.
I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Okay.
Shout out Ruby Frank, abuse you and your
Wait,
kids.
wait, who's Ruby Frank?
Ruby Frank is the YouTube lady who
Oh,
abused
I didn't
her
want to
kid.
yell that out. God damn it. What were you talking
No,
about?
no, we're pro Ruby Frank on this
Subreddits?
no.
6 felony counts of child abuse. The YouTube mommy blogger behind the channel 8 Passengers. That's the name. 8 Passengers is the name of her channel. Arrested last week after her 12-year-old son climbed out a window and ran to a neighbor's house asking for food and water. This fool didn't even snitch.
Sounds like a
He
horror
was just
movie.
like, I just need a snack.
Oh, yeah.
We're not allowed to eat snacks at my house.
Oh, so they just had to infer that there was bad
He's
shit
like, lady,
going on.
do you know the last time I had a gusher was? Okay.
I'm not even mad at my mom. I just want sugar.
I just want 3 Triscuits. Can I please?
Like, why is a skeleton boy at my door? Just want a gusher, please.
I would imagine he probably looks gaunt and creepy
She's
at that
like,
point.
I know you from YouTube.
He's still
She subscribes.
he's still got chains hanging
He's
off
like
of him.
asking for help. She's like, yeah, shut up. Sign this for me.
You have to. I need this release form.
Jesus.
Yeah, no. The posts are all jokes about getting to work early, and well, this is one. This lady's complaining about a doctor not sterilizing her, and now she's pregnant. This is fun. I'm not sad or traumatized over my abortion, and people hate it.
Oh my god. Actually, that is a little weird. If we could get pregnant and you got pregnant and then you had somebody just pull it out of you and then you got home, I'd be like, What's up, dude? Should we go get a beer?
I
or
wouldn't.
something?
I wouldn't be traumatized.
You don't know that.
I would feel different. I would
You
be
don't
like,
know that.
I'd be troubled.
well, that was a thing.
There's like a
That was-
there's a hormonal thing occurring also.
Maybe.
like you must be emotionally affected by. Like,
I also have to preface this by there's no real way I could ever answer this question.
Exactly.
As I'm a man
point.
and
Defend
you know,
women.
Good
At the end of the day, women's rights. But I feel like I'd get over it eventually.
You know what I
Probably
did?
pretty soon.
As soon as I got to this planet, I got a vasectomy.
yeah, that's.
Do
Smart,
you
dude.
actually have a vasectomy?
Absolutely, yeah, I got
Bro,
one.
Yo, good for you, dog.
Hell yeah.
I've been joking about it, but I there's a little bit of truth. I would crowdsource a vasectomy.
We've been trying to crowdsource his vasectomy.
Mine was
that-
free.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. I just never asked how much it cost, and I just never paid anything.
What?
Oh,
I
well,
was.
hopefully
yeah.
they're not looking.
When
Did
I
you-
crash landed in New York, they gave me health care. Surprisingly,
He woke up in a bathtub and his
Yeah.
balls were missing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you were neutered. It wasn't a vasectomy.
Oh yeah, no, they're there. Something's there.
Oh, thank God.
Something's there. So wait, how long did it take for you to recover? I'm really interested in this
Like,
procedure.
okay, so like I had people hit me up on Instagram and be like, "Yeah, you'll be back to work in 2 days," or I had other people be like, "Hey man, get a jock strap," which I was like, okay, and then they're like, "Get like a bunch of peas and some ice and just ice your balls every day. Don't
Really?
pick anything up. Don't do anything.
Really?
Just sit on the couch and relax." And it felt like I got kicked in the balls for a week straight. Like,
Wow.
You know,
Really?
like say someone really got you good, and then the next day you're like, "Man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it."
so it's the
Oh,
day
yeah.
after getting kicked.
Yeah,
good.
it's like the day after residual energy of ball hurt for a week straight.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, but you don't do shit. I didn't
Okay.
even take out the garbage.
But
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Here's my beef because I want to not impregnate anyone ever for sure.
Yeah.
And I want to do the vasectomy, but I heard that it's not 100% confirmation, so you can't just be free blasting either.
You have to get tested after like 6 months to make sure you don't have any swimmers, and then you're good.
Oh, so after the 6-month mark, it's highly unlikely that you'll.
It could happen, yeah. Like
Then you got to get
life,
a
finds
second
way.
vasectomy, the sequel.
Yeah, well, I went under too, so I didn't have to. A lot of guys do it while they're away. I can't do that. I don't want to see whatever's down there.
while they're awake.
Yeah, they just pull out some stuff and they cut it, and I heard people be like, "Hey, you can smell it." And I'm like,
Oh
I
my
don't wanna
God.
smell nothing. Put me under, wake me up. My balls are cut. I'm good.
Dude, I wonder what that smells like.
And I have no scar. Little baby. Beep.
So do you
That's
think
kinda
do you
cool.
think getting a vasectomy has influenced some of your art? Like, is there a vasectomy related art that you've made?
No, like you would think fucking cut your dick off would be, but it's not. No.
Okay.
That was pre-vasectomy.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay,
vasectomy, yeah.
that's inspiring, honestly.
Damn. I
But
feel
maybe it was in the back of your mind. You were like, I want it gone.
yeah.
So that's why you made that art.
When I heard you can get it undone,
Yeah, I think you can.
so you could be back in business whenever you decide. Like, hey, you know what?
80 years old, you're like, you know what? I'm thinking I might want a little guy
in
running
the
You're
around.
like-
saddle again. Yeah.
Bro, fucking Al Pacino fucking impregnated his girlfriend. And he's over 80.
Wow.
Yo, I just impregnated my daughter.
Oh.
Over 80, I gave her my gravy.
Oh yeah, over 80 gravy. The Italians refer to it as marinara savy.
Marinara sauce, yo, I'm the boss. Yo, check me over here with Martin Scorsese. Ooh, that's my Scorsese on her. It's not a loss, cause I'm about to be a
Yeah.
father.
I love Al Pacino, and I don't mean to be crass, but damn, she got a big ass.
Hoo-wah, and she got a big bra with big tits, and you know that I love them. Give them a little lick, then I shove them, somewhere, something.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. He's such a good lawyer. By tomorrow morning, you're gonna be working in Alaska. That's from Scarface.
Thank you. That was a good reference, David.
I just watched Scarface.
No way.
I just watched it
I'm
again.
gonna
Yeah.
rewatch Scarface.
They had the 4K came out. I was like, you know what?
Oh, so it was
Lars
like
gotta see it in the
remastered
4K.
kind of shit.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
Damn. Maybe I should. It's been a while since I've seen Scarface.
Brian De Palma is one of my favorite directors.
Really? What are some other bangers of his that I might have?
Ooh. Well, you probably never seen him, but like,
is he unknown,
Sisters
or-
is really good. No, actually, I would say ones you
'Cause
probably
I've
heard
heard
of
of
would be
him.
like the first Mission Impossible, which is crap. No offense to De Palma. He did Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage.
Okay. yeah, I've
Mission
seen
to
that.
Mars.
Haven't seen that.
Okay. But before that, he did movies like Dress to Kill.
Okay, maybe I need to get into some Brian De Palma.
Yeah, Body Double, which is a really sleazy movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like Body
Damn,
Double
dude, you're
a lot.
fucking listing them.
Yeah, Sisters. He did Carrie, the original Carrie.
Is he one of your top 5? Would you call him one of your heavy hitters?
I would totally put him on top 5. Yeah.
Okay, what are some other guys?
John Carpenter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would say number 1 would be John Carpenter.
John Carpenter is so sick because he also does the music too, which is something you would never expect.
And he still tours with his son.
That's crazy.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, that's so impressive.
He's got a new album out.
Yeah, that rules, man. Shout out John Carpenter.
John
go
Carpenter's
watch
the
a
OG.
fucking Hellraiser or something.
Big Trouble in Little China. That would be my go-to John Carpenter.
Yeah, that's a fucking banger.
We rewatched all the Hellraisers, or I watched them for the first time last Halloween because we did like a Hellraiser themed like month.
Yeah.
The new one wasn't that bad. I didn't mind it.
No,
Yeah,
it kind of banged. I accidentally watched like the second one for 30 minutes before I realized it wasn't the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What
really
about
only the first 2
I like
are
the first 3.
okay. I tried to
3
get
is weird.
3 is weird, and that
It's
might
90s
I watched it, but there was something about it.
I watched all 3 back in October. What do you think about? Have you seen James Wan? Have you seen *Malignant*?
No, I have not seen that.
Bro,
No.
that's a fucking banger.
Well,
Yeah,
I
everybody
want-
tells me to see that one.
I want to know who else. We got Brian De Palma. We got John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
I feel like we're also getting into the mind of how this guy makes his work here. Some influences.
I really like James Gunn. I know that sounds silly. I don't know if I put him on my top 5, but I definitely really like him a lot. Yeah.
He did Slither, right?
He did, yeah, and he
Slither
did
is
a Troma
really
movie called
fucking cool.
Tromeo and Juliet. It was his first film.
That's a fun title.
I need to check that out.
And it's really fun.
Tromeo and Juliet. No, I've heard of it. I've seen because I like to I'll check out a director and go through his filmography, and that's one of the ones I haven't seen of his. But there's a bunch of his recent stuff because I know that he's not necessarily up to standard anymore, really. But I like some of his old shit too.
Tarantino, I'd put on my top 5 for
yes,
sure. I just went to New Bev for the first time. I had a really good time.
Where?
The New Beverly, his theater he owns.
Oh, that's sick.
It was awesome. I saw Conan the Barbarian.
Dude.
Oh, that's funny that they're just showing random movies there.
They actually every day they show a movie, and it's like
a different movie?
$13, and it's all on 35 millimeter. It's all original. They don't let you put your
That's
phone.
sick.
If you're on your phone for a second, they'll kick your ass
Damn,
out.
we need to check that place.
Dude.
out.
No, that sounds cool.
Popcorn's amazing. It's like $6. It's so cheap.
Damn, that's a deal.
What's it called again?
The New Beverly.
The New Beverly.
I've been going to some
Pretty far north from you.
They opened some luxury theater in Inglewood that's showing some movies like that are already out, and they were gonna show Django there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, maybe I should pull up and watch Django at this luxury theater.
So listen to this. On Friday, I had a friend who went and saw Conan, and Arnold actually showed up and watched the movie.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That is sick.
I was like, did anyone bother him? And they're like, no, they're just
Arnold's
chill.
still looking good.
No, he looks okay. I mean, he's not like bodybuilding Arnold, but he's in decent shape.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Yeah. It's funny because there's only a few people on the planet, this shithole planet, that can like bounce back from scandal, and Arnold is one of them.
And
you
he
know what I
also
mean?
he had a slight moment of weirdness during COVID where he said some like controversial shit about freedom, and then people were pissed at him. You remember what I'm talking about?
Like I said, but they forgot immediately.
No, yeah, you're right. There was the thing with
he got his fucking maid pregnant.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Yeah, that's not very good, Arnold." And then after a while, they're like, "All right, he's pretty good at acting, though."
You know what?
All right.
You know what it is because you can't cancel people who never claim to be standards of like high moral ground. Like if you don't claim that you're a great person and you fuck up, then people are like, "Oh yeah, he never said he was." It's like the reason Tiger Woods was able to be canceled or temporarily looked upon negatively is because golf has this impression of like being like a proper gentleman or some shit. You can't be like the bad boy of golf.
I also think that if that scandal happened today, people wouldn't care.
Right.
Not
Adultery.
necessarily. Don't you see? Tiger Woods, he could get away with these crimes against humanity with the birds and bees. Yo, you know he's cheating.
Yo, adultery ain't the worst thing necessarily. I mean, it's not great for your relationship, right? That's not good, especially if you love your girl and you should.
You don't want to be an adulterer. No, not once. No, not twice. You don't want to be an adulterer. No, that's just not nice. You got to trust your wife. Trust your spouse. You gotta do it north and south.
Whoa.
Trust everyone, or maybe have a healthy distrust if you don't, sometimes.
Right. If your boyfriend's a pro golfer, just accept that, sometimes he might be softer towards you and not some
because he's
flu.
already busted earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. If I was a female and I was dating some like high-ranking type athlete or like somebody who's super powerful and wealthy, I'd be like, this dude gets a handful of passes.
There's one or two. Yeah.
If I was a lady who was getting involved in that kind of relationship, and he was, if we pre-success.
But the thing about golf, and this is not my point. I think Patrice O'Neal made this point.
R.I.P.
He brings up that like golfers typically are kind of nerds, and this dude Tiger Woods. He's like this dude who just trained golf his whole life. He wasn't like out getting pussy in high school, being a jock because he was like on the football. He was a freaking golfer. So and then now he's this famous fucking guy. And so like inevitably he's like making up for the lost time or whatever. But I don't know why I started making that point.
Because we were saying
that pussy in.
We were like excusing adultery slightly.
Right. And if it happened today, people would be pissed, but it wouldn't have like he had to like take a break from golf. It was so bad back then.
To have sex or just
no,
to,
like when
calm down. Ice his balls.
To get his head together because he was also like taking Xanax and driving around like, at one point. Like,
oh my God.
There was a bunch of negative shit that was happening to him. So I think he was just having a crisis. And then
he cheated like hard. Like he cheated on her with like 9 women.
Oh, no.
Which is kind of crazy.
He got caught.
That would have made it. What do you think? Does that make it worse or better if he cheats on his wife with 9 women in a room at once or 9 different times?
9 different times would be worse.
Yeah, okay.
Because you gotta lie 9 different times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you gotta be emotionally invested
Yeah.
longer, probably.
Yeah.
Like
I agree. But I thought it was a good hypothetical.
No, that's a
It's
solid.
still pretty
hypothetical.
fucking bad though. All 9 at once. Like, really?
Yeah. It's not.
You gotta go out with a bang, huh?
You know what's interesting?
Inevitably, one of those women isn't getting pleasured. At least one. Probably more.
Probably multiple.
Yeah.
They're not sleeping with Tiger Woods for his like beautiful, impressive sex ability.
I also don't picture Tiger Woods as much of a generous lover. You know what I mean?
We don't know
I don't know if
You
I
think-
don't.
You think
This
he
is all
says hole in
speculation.
one after he comes?
Oh yeah, that'd be
hole
sick.
in one.
For
You gotta stop.
It's surprising because also you don't expect that kind of behavior from a successful woman. Like if a successful woman has a man, you don't expect her to whore around. Like women don't do that shit.
Dude, you ever see that like there's that all-female band from the 80s. You ever see that footage of them just like being mean to a guy and like kissing him and shit?
No.
Oh,
Is it like
awesome? It's like
Heart or the
No,
Runaways
it's like
or
the Go-Go's or
Bla-
like something like that. Damn, dude, I can't remember.
I wish you remembered.
Go-Go sounds. I think that's
It's
one.
on
That's a
YouTube,
band from
but,
back
like,
in the
they're
day.
just like kissing dudes and stuff and being like scummy in the back.
Yeah,
on the
like
back,
whatever the
green
female
room.
version of misogynistic is.
Yeah,
but it doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, it's there. I saw it.
It's
Feministic.
cool.
What is it? I don't know. It doesn't exist.
That's weird. You're right. My brain's exploding right now. I'm like, there's no reverse.
What is the reverse of misogyny? Can we come up with it? Would it be?
I don't think it's up to us.
You're right. They should have to come up, but they probably came up with misogyny. We should be able to come up with the reverse, right? It seems only fair.
Man, what is the reverse?
No.
No, we got to drop it. We got to drop it.
Yeah, forget
No
about
idea.
it.
I can't find pussy anywhere.
What
That's just how
about
it is.
what about the merch game? You said that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen that you got merch and it looks
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like,
Thanks,
how do you go through that process? Like, are you using all online type stuff, or are you have like a partnership with somebody?
I do have a partnership with someone. I have a business partner back in New York where I landed. His name is Drew, and he owns a company called the Print Hub. And he actually prints everything in-house locally where I landed in Syracuse, New York. And he prints everything, ships everything, and answers all my
wow.
emails. Like people being like, "Hey, where's my shirt?" and stuff like that.
So that's kind of, you have a manufacturer. You're not fucking using Shopify or some bullshit.
No, but I since I moved out here, I re-released my fucking Cut Your Dick Off shirts, and I like keeping those. I have another website where I just do like prints and signed autograph stuff, like
sick.
in like originals, and like I'll do t-shirt drops and zines. I just used a local guy out here that did my stuff. He rules.
Well, because I've wanted to like make some merch for the
Yeah.
podcast or like something cool.
Yeah.
And I'm always mortified by the idea of having a bunch of like small sizes left,
Yeah.
and I can't sell them to anybody.
Yeah.
That's one of like the things that like
Always happens.
stops you in my tracks. So you don't have a solution for that. You just have them.
I order like 3 small.
Yeah.
Those smalls are like the least selling, but medium, large, and XL like all sell good, and then the bigger size.
You know what you do? You take those extra smalls that you have. Oh, here we go. Yo, you take those bonus smalls that you can't sell, and I'll tell you how that you can sell as well. You take them and you cut out the design from the front, and then you sew it to a larger one.
Yo,
there we go.
I'm repurposing my merch to make it work. Now it's a fucking shoe or a shirt. Yeah, or might put it on a towel. Or might make a little jacket for an owl.
Yeah, dude, my merch game's strong. I like to just draw a dong. I don't care. I'll put it on a shirt. I'll draw a bitch popping a squirt.
Popping a squirt, squirting on a squirrel. Yo, that's the type of shirt that I'll sell to your girl or I'll sell to your man. Yo, you don't understand. I be selling all these shirts from here to Japan.
If it weren't the fact that I love my girl shirtless, I would describe my merch as worthless. But at least she can wear it in the forest. If it's cold, yeah, I'm getting old.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, that was good. That was almost like a merch promo right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just made a banger in like 2 seconds.
Go buy some of Lard's merch.
LardHumungusArt.com.
Lard Humungus.
Lardland.shop.
Hell yeah. Click the link in the description. I'll put it down there.
Well,
Yeah, I'll give you my link tree.
No, thanks.
Hell yeah.
Got all my freaking links.
So if you got the dude in New York, but you said you're doing some other shit here now.
Yeah.
What's that?
I actually asked my friend Junkyard. I don't know if you follow him, Junkyard LA on Instagram.
I'll do it right now. I followed that. I think because you mentioned him
my
in
buddy.
tangent with the other guy whose name I'm too
he's
high to
my
remember
buddy.
right
And
now.
I said, hey, who do I use? And he was like, my dude. So I used him. I don't have my phone on me, otherwise I'd look up his Instagram, but it's Anta, A-N-T-A.
Yeah, my fucking
But I'll give you a
internet is
link to
taking a
them.
shit right now, and I can't
That's all
find
good.
it.
No, yeah, it's just interesting to me because like at the end of the day, people aren't you can have unlimited t-shirts.
Yeah.
And as long as the art is just like something fucking out of this world, which yours tends to be, you can always add another shirt to your repertoire. It just seems like it's a never-ending business that is a good thing to be in.
For sure, yeah. I'm trying to branch out.
What would you recommend to like an upcoming artist right now who's trying to like make a career out of making art? Like, what would be your advice to them?
My advice would be yourself and have fun and stay true to like what makes you you.
Yeah.
And just like draw every single day.
Yeah.
All it takes is just drawing it. I've been drawing since I was a little fuck all the way up, just always doodling, and I think that definitely like helps a lot. But also like via Instagram, I would say the way I started out is I started forcing myself to do a new piece of art every single day, and I would post it at 8:00.
So you had a routine schedule, and you said, "Hey, I'm doing this no matter what."
For like years, yeah, I would say for probably a good 2 years straight, I posted just about every day at 8:00.
That's impressive.
New piece of artwork, and
Wow.
I kept growing, and I kept making friends with other artists, and like I came to find out that like the community on Instagram is really, for the most part, really, really cool. Like the other artists want to help each other out. There's no like gatekeeping.
Right. Well, yeah. It's if you had this like dream of making this kind of art maybe 30 years ago, it would have been a completely different ballgame. But instead, you're completely like empowered to do all this shit. Is part of it the sustainability? I think we talked about this off mic maybe, but you said that you're using a software that is a lot easier and like portable. Yeah. You think the sustainability aspect of putting those kinds of things in place is what helped you be able to have this consistency? Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I actually started using Procreate a little bit later in my career, almost like a year after I started Lard Humungus on Instagram. So at first I was just doing like stuff on paper, and then I was working at a tattoo shop, and I noticed all my friends were using Procreate. Yeah. And the fact that seeing
I gotta
somebody
change this battery real quick.
Okay, go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, it's cool. Keep going.
Yeah, I got you on the other camera.
Hello. Just drawing. The fact that you're just like drawing, it was so tangible to me. It felt like, oh, I could do this. This is just, I could do, this is actually like something I dreamed of as a kid. You know what I mean? Having something quick that I could just keep producing art really rough and fun. Yeah. No, the fact that it's true, because like if the dream is to draw, you're living the dream right now. I'm 100% living my childhood dream. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Like so thankful every day to be on this planet.
Instead of the one that you came from?
Yeah, because, you know, I get to live out the art dream. You know, over there I was just a galactic warrior.
Yeah, no, war is not good for anybody. It's traumatizing. What about the hard times? Like, I know you stayed at the Motel 6, but what about, like, were there times where you had to work some bullshit job or like had to stay at your mom's or like some crazy shit that you really had to endure?
Yeah, when I started Lard, I was with my fiance, who was my girlfriend at the time, and we actually had to stay with her mother in her basement.
Damn.
So I did that for like a full year to like recoup, because we had lived in Florida for a little bit, and that was terrible. Like,
Damn.
We didn't last long
hot.
in Florida. A couple weeks. We made it back up to New York. Yeah, and then that was like the hardest time, and then I eventually got an apartment, and then that's when in that apartment is when I quit my job. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was working at a tattoo shop.
Oh,
and I
well,
wasn't
not that.
I wasn't getting paid anything.
Oh, you were like an
because of some
apprentice.
apprentice type shit?
Yeah, like I was managing the books, doing the money stuff, helping out with the shop stuff. You know,
Did
and
they, like,
I definitely wanted to
buy
be an
you
apprentice
beer
to
every
tattoo.
now and then or something?
No,
or
it
was it
wasn't.
just,
No, it's
damn.
just it was
That's slave labor.
It was a small amount of money a week.
Well,
It
no,
was because you didn't have your papers yet. You were fresh from
Yeah,
murder,
yeah.
mega murder.
Planet
God
Mega
damn
Murder.
it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have friends who are tattoo artists, and I've also looked at like tattooing as because I have an artistic tendency.
Whoa.
And I've looked into it, and it seems like you need 1, 6, or 7 years of really fucking kind of getting your ears wet in the game, you see?
I'm a high-functioning autistic man. You know me, yo, with the pen in my hand. I get it on the pad, and then, you know, I think about my dad, and then I fucking draw something sad.
Yo, I wake up and immediately I draw some. And then I draw my son. I'm like, yo, you having fun? And he's like, nah, dad, this sucks. I wanna fuck.
I love to draw in my sketchbook every day. I don't care if I draw a naked dude, I don't think it's gay. I like to look at it. I like to look at tits. I don't give a shit. I draw all that stuff.
I draw all that stuff. I'll draw a man that's buff with a tiny ass pussy with a big old butt. Yeah, that's what it is, and that's why, you know, we got Lard on this shit. That was the final beat.
Oh hell yeah!
Really thanks, man.
Well, we could chat. I had one more thing.
Okay,
About
let's close it out with something.
when you were at the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced this when I like hear about the tattoo industry or hear about like the people who work in tattooing.
Yeah.
Do you think that the apprenticeship model is really the way, or couldn't somebody just open a fucking tattoo trade school?
Yeah.
Because
I think
it seems like the apprenticeship model is so risky, and it only caters to like 20-year-olds who don't have anything to lose right now, and they're able to kind of dive in.
Yeah.
But somebody who wants to somebody who's a good artist, who wants to shift into tattooing, either has to take this massive risk and like learn on their own, which is not recommended at all, or go like not be able to pay their bills for 3 years. So what do you have to say about that?
You know, I don't know. It's really what do you have to say about that? Honestly, I don't know, man. It sucks. Like I get it. It's like a process where like, hey, we need to know that you're fucking serious about this and you really want to do this thing, because it's I gotta be honest with you. It's the oldest art on Earth besides cave paintings. It has to be, and that's really sacred. If you ask me, I think that's really cool
For sure.
And I totally get it, but like at the same time, like some places take full advantage of you and will like work you to the bone and never give you that chance.
Yeah.
And that's not quite what happened to me, but it's similar, where I just wasn't getting the chance, and Lard started doing so good that I knew that I just kind of had to make that jump and just quit and do Lard full time. And just like at some point the tattooing would come back, and it seems like that is going to happen to me soon. Yeah, I've got some stuff in the works. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get Lard to do my first tattoo ever.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I got nothing against tattoos, but I was always told that they were for degenerates and ne'er-do-wells, and so I always stayed away from them.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
But I wish I had. Honestly,
well, it's like you start anytime you want.
I don't know, man. I'm 30 now.
No, man. I would see like grandmas coming in and getting crazy cool tattoos. Like it was cool.
And the coolest thing would be to like become like fucking wealthy and then be able to afford the most sick ass fucking ink of all time. Like I've got a bunch of shit on me, and then I also got some good stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you compare the two, you're like, ah, man, if you had waited on these right here. You could have got the good stuff.
You're right.
I saved some room. I got some open areas.
Yeah,
I saved when I knew I'd get older, my style would change, and I'd want something different.
Hell yeah. Well,
that's cool.
What about? Do you have a shitty tattoo story before we wrap up?
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
None you regret. You're down. You're cool with all of these.
Never tattooed somebody's leg or some fucking weird. Somebody tattooed you and you were on a Vicodin and you passed out.
You know, I do actually have a tattoo back here on the back of my leg. I'll have you guys take a picture.
We'll take a picture of it. Sure.
It's actually a girl fingering herself. You see right there?
Oh hell yeah!
I'm getting this right.
And there's initials on it. So when I worked at the tattoo shop, all my friends were like, "Hey, we've never round robin tattooed someone one after the other, So one guy would tattoo a part of the tattoo, and then the other guy would tag in. And
it's like they had the three-way on your leg.
Yeah. And they were honestly, all those guys were really good to me, and all those guys who tattooed me, I really love them still.
Okay,
and it's
cool.
a really great memory for sure. And I also have, my friend wanted to tattoo his opposite hand. So he said, "Oh, I've never tattooed my opposite hand. I'd love to know what would happen." So
what does that mean, opposite hand?
So he was left-handed. He tattooed me right-handed, and it's
I see.
There's a skull below that tattoo I just showed you, and that's his opposite
actually
hand.
Really good. Wait, is that in the photo I just got? Maybe I'll get something there.
If you want to see pictures of these tattoos, sign up for the Patreon. I'm gonna put those there.
Oh yeah, I got a Patreon too.
Oh yeah, sign up for Lard's Patreon first. He's the guest.
It's just patreon.com/Lard Humungus.
Hell yeah.
It's only $3.
And also like and subscribe on YouTube. Also go to patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania after you subscribe to Lard and subscribe to ours.
Yes, please.
And I'm going to put a bunch of links in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
I was going to recommend, you mentioned tattooing being the oldest art form on Earth. Apparently the oldest tattoo parlor in America is literally walking distance from our place in Long Beach. I don't know what it's called, but
I totally know what you're talking. I don't remember the name.
It's off Ocean down there. Yeah.
Someone recently told me I gotta go check it out.
But yeah, maybe something to do with your Saturday. I don't know. Just a recommendation.
I'm close to the beach. I might go to the park.
And you got the dog. The dog. Rosie's Dog Beach is just down the road too. Well, hey, thanks for stopping in. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, man. I had a good time.
This was an awesome episode. I was like, man, this guy might be a wild card. I don't know.
I usually get
and he was super professional and nice.
I usually get people be like, hey, man, I was kind of scared to say hi to you. And I'm like, oh, man, I love it, man. When you like me, I like you. You know what I mean?
This was a very uplifting experience,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I got a feeling everyone is going to feel the same way.
Yeah,
so
man.
keep it real, everyone. Call
Like
no
and
man
subscribe.
mister. Like and subscribe.
Yes.